everybody, I'm Caroline.
And I'm Griff.
And E3 is upon us. Well, more or less.
That's why we have Hazel here to help walk us through a top 8 list of the shooters we absolutely cannot wait for at E3 2019.
Exactly. Hazel, why don't you tell us what game you were most excited to see at E3?
Cyberpunk 2077?
Oh, good choice, Hazel. Should we get into this list?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. First up, Cyberpunk 2077 shook everyone when its first playable build debuted at E3 last year. Polish RPG powerhouse CD Projekt Red's futuristic video game showcased a gritty, vast future metropolis known as Night City, with an adult story touching on drugs, violence, and social politics.
The hype surrounding this game has been immense, with everyone asking one question: when will the game be released?
Exactly.
CD Projekt Red have reiterated plans to release 2 AAA titles by the end of 2021, and have announced they will indeed be at E3 this year. But where it gets really exciting is a recent admission by joint CEO Adam Kaczynski, who, in CD Projekt Red's yearly financial report, said that E3 would be a great platform to announce the release of a game, as E3 is the best place for big announcements of big launches. That's a quote. So let's see if 2019 is the year.
Yeah.
It's only our second entry, and I'm already going to throw a curveball at you because this is actually 2 entries in one. The first shooter that should be on your radar is a procedurally generated survival game called Outer Wilds. No release date yet, but it's about a solar system trapped in an endless time loop, so every time you visit a planet, it'll be in a different state. At one point you might visit a temple and it's all nice and lovely, and then you go there at a different time and it's going to be underground.
But Outer Wilds is not to be confused by Outer Worlds, which we should also be seeing more of at E3. This one's planned for a release on the Epic Store later in the year. In this sci-fi shooter RPG, you play the new arrival in a colony on the edge of the galaxy. You have to find a ship, assemble a crew, and explore locations both on the ground and in space, all while trying to unravel a conspiracy threatening to destroy the colony itself. Given this is a game by Obsidian, who made the fantastic Fallout New Vegas, you can expect character building, companions, and some very inspired writing.
Third up, it's been 3 years since we last entered hell and slayed some demons to symphonic metal in the Doom remake. But that's okay, because its sequel, Doom Eternal, is coming later in the year, so you're going to be spilling red stuff before long. And I don't mean tropical Fanta.
Doom Eternal will be the star of Bethesda's E3 2019 conference, so for sure we're going to be treated to an in-depth look at all its features. That's things like your new weapons, like the flamethrower, the retractable blade, and the new super shotgun that actually doubles as a grappling hook. Can you believe it?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
There's also the invasion mechanic, which I want to hear more about. Basically, you can invade people's worlds as like AI-controlled opponents. Normally, I'm not one for online play because, well, it's hard, but if I can go in someone's game and be a right dick, I'm fully on board with that.
On to entry 4 in the best shooters coming to E3 2019.
I miss my dog.
You're not going to see it. And it's called Halo! All the Halos! Yes, the Master Chief Collection is coming to PC, and it's bringing with it Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo 4. The games will be released separately and in chronological order, which means if you don't like a certain title, you can just opt out of buying it. Since Halo Reach, the first game scheduled for launch, is coming later this year, 343 Industries will surely show us the goods and also give us an actual release date.
That's not all as well, because for sure we're going to see the lid lifted on the new Halo, which is Halo Infinite, which is Halo 6. So many names. We saw the debut trailer last year, so I reckon we're going to get some actual gameplay this time. Now, complete speculation, but going off the first trailer, I think this is going to be the first truly open world Halo. It'll likely have 4-player co-op as well, and it'll be way better than Halo 5, which was bad.
I kind of liked it though.
Oh.
And yes, this is an Xbox game first and foremost, but as you've seen with all other major releases of the last few years, Crackdown, Sea of Thieves, and Forza, you'll almost certainly be able to cross-buy this on PC.
Excuse me.
What was that? That was the weirdest noise I've ever heard.
Zombie survival horror Dying Light 2 was unveiled during last year's E3, set to take place 15 years after the first game in a new Dark Ages where society has become a state of nature and self-preservation is the only goal, no matter who or what stands in your way. Very dramatic.
Exactly. We haven't seen any new gameplay since E3 2018. However, the development team has been dropping small hints of what we can expect from the sequel. Details have surfaced about the importance of player decision-making and the effect this will have on how the game world evolves over time. Not only that, but there are also multiple ways to beat the game thanks to its narrative design, allowing certain actions to be reversible, meaning that bad decision you made earlier may be fixable after all.
Techland has announced they're bringing Dying Light 2 to E3 this year, claiming that this is their most ambitious project to date, and to be honest, we can't wait.
Yeah. Our 6th entry sees the return of Gearbox's crazy open world extravaganza in the form of Borderlands 3. It's been 5 years since Claptrap's annoying mechanical voice last barked orders at us in the pre-sequel, and let's be real, right? I mean, we kind of missed it.
Yeah, missed it.
I did.
Set to release September 13, 2019, Borderlands 3 developer Gearbox has already teased that we should expect to see bazillions of guns, even guns that apparently grow legs and chase down enemies while hurling verbal insults.
Sounds awesome.
That's something we can all get behind, I think.
Yeah.
Aside from that, there are 4 new customizable Vault Hunters to play as, ranging from Amara the Siren, who can summon and smash enemies with her ethereal fists, to Zane, who relies on cool gadgets to cause chaos on the battlefield.
Sounds cool. And lastly, Borderlands 3 is extending its reach across the universe. No longer limited to Pandora, we've got new planets, unique environments, and plenty of enemies to destroy.
Yeah, you know that city, what is it, Promethea?
Yes.
That looks amazing. I cannot wait to go to Promethea.
It looks really, really cool. I'm really excited. Anyway, with 2K Games planning on showcasing more on Borderlands 3 at E3 this year, it looks like we'll be getting our fix of Claptrap after all. Isn't that great?
Great
Just very excited.
Seventh. How do you say seventh?
7th.
Seventh in the list of amazing shooters coming to E3 is another Bethesda game, and that is Wolfenstein Youngblood. Even if you're not actually a fan of the Wolfenstein series like me, you might actually be into this because it's being developed by Arcane Studios, who do the Dishonored series, as you know. Youngblood has more in common with the last Dishonored than you think it does, being that the levels are far more open and sandboxy than the linear Wolfenstein and New Colossus of 2017. So it's going to be less shooty and more thinky.
Also, like Dishonored 2, you can choose to play as one of 2 protagonists. That's either Jess or Soph, twin daughters of BJ.
Blazkowicz.
Exactly. Set in a post-World War II future, they're traveling to Paris on a double mission. Look for their missing father and help the French resistance liberate the country from Nazi occupation. Interestingly, there's an optional co-op mode in the game, and if you buy the deluxe edition, you get a buddy pass, which lets the second player download and play the game with you without buying it.
Guess I'll be leeching off you then.
Sounds about right.
Youngblood is coming July 26th. July 26th. Youngblood is coming July
26!
2019, so we'll 100% see more of it at the Bethesda conference.
Whoa. It's do or die. Just like Daddy told us.
It's the final entry, and it's Atomic Heart. Now, Atomic Heart looks lovely. It's not as big as your Halos and your Cyberpunks, but seriously, if you don't know about Atomic Heart, you definitely should. Now, in Atomic Heart, you play as a special agent who was sent on a high-secret Soviet mission, and along the way, you encounter all kinds of weirdness, like this. And this. And this. Sorry. Abandoned labs are definitely right up my alley. I was created in a lab, you know.
Yeah, no, I can certainly see that. Anyway, Atomic Heart might be one of the best looking games you'll see at E3 this year. NVIDIA put out this real-time ray tracing demo to show off all its visuals. So despite all the whimsy and all that, this is a technical powerhouse of a game with chickens in.
Love some chickens. Hazel's having a little nap because it's the end of the video. There you have it, 8 incredible shooters coming to E3 2019. And those are just the ones we know about. There are almost certainly going to be a load of new announcements that me and Caroline and Hazel can't even comprehend.
Exactly. E3 2019 kicks off June 11th and ends June 14th. We're sending people out there, but more specifically Griff. So make sure to subscribe to our channel to see everything coming out of the biggest game event of the year. And of course, leave a comment on the video below telling us what you're most looking forward to seeing. Right, thanks for watching.
See you later. Yes! Not being pissed on. Look at her little face.
She's back in her little house.
Bye. She's so cute.